Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Welcome to our exciting and brand new shopping channel, Hobbymaker, dedicated to crafting. We'll be working with some of the biggest brands in the industry, which means you can look forward to highly skilled crafters, demonstrations and great products at great prices. We'll be bringing you a mix of papercraft, mixed media, resin, candle making and so much more from our expert guests. So let's get crafting with Hobbymaker.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube. So you can watch at home or on the go.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Hobbymaker. Don't give me a set of steps and I'll hide behind it and then appear from behind it like a jack in the box. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Carol. You might not know who I am. I'm normally presenting on Jewellery Maker between the hours of 8 and 1, but this afternoon you've got me for my very first Hobbymaker show. Very exciting times, also slightly nervous. But it's going to be so much fun. This is just like an absolute emporium of amazingness that we've got coming up today. Such a rich variety show. We're going to be launching one of our very first mixed media shows here this afternoon, which is so exciting. That's going to be coming up at 2 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. We're going to be launching Bert & Gert, a brand new company to feature here at Hobbymaker with lovely Jason and gorgeous Pauline. It's going to be seriously exciting. But coming up right now, oh my word, we are joined by Natalie from Hunkydory. We've got so much coming your way. We've got brand new pads coming your way. These are absolutely gorgeous. We've got lots of individual pieces which we'll be putting on the website in due course, but we've also got a really special bundle for you today as well, which is going to be so exciting. If you're brand new to Hobbymaker, don't worry, so am I. If you want to message in, we'd love to hear from you today. So go to our website, go to hobbymaker.co.uk. Our website's all working, we're all up and running. That's a relief, isn't it, when you're a website? If you're brand new and you want to sign in, it's the top right-hand corner. Click on that. Type in your details there. Can you tell me, can you tell that someone's relaying this information to me? It's absolutely fine, don't worry. Yes, so you pop your details in there. And if you've not shopped with us before, then just click on the link below that. There we go. Fill in your information. And you can text us. This is so lovely. You can say, hi, Liam, I love you. Well, we've got producer Liam with us today. I love you. All right, Liam. Hi, Liam, I love you. You could say, who on earth are you? You could message in, who is that woman in the denim shirt? You can ask us questions if you want to. I'm not sure I'll be able to answer them, but Natalie will. Come in, Natalie. How are you, lovely?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. This is such an exciting show. This is brand new for me, and I have to say, I'm just seeing hours and hours and hours and hours of opportunity and potential here.
These are great sort of craft pads. Everything's together in one place. They're really slimline, so they're perfect for people who travel and craft. And we have got such a wide variety on today's show, including 3 brand new collections as well, which is super exciting.
The variety of all of these is just absolutely superb. These are the 3 main ones that we're going to be bringing you right here. They're 3 brand new packs that we've got here. They're going to be coming up as a bundle. They're so sweet. They're gorgeous.
They're
I've been having to flick through them.
really,
The
really
quality is
nice.
incredible,
It
Natalie.
is. We've not sort of like, because they're such good value, but we've not sort of scrumped on the quality. You've still got your Hunkydory quality in there. You've got your amazing, adorable, scoreable. It's all foiled. It's all die cut for you.
Oh.
It's everything you need in one place.
So it keeps all the enjoyment, because I can imagine if you are making, if you are card making, sometimes some of the laborious stuff is cutting things out and kind of making sure it's all, that your edges are nice and neat.
Yeah.
But if it's all done for you, this is
Yeah,
just phenomenal.
it's all done for you. It's amazing. All you do is just pop it out of the cardstock, and away you go.
Brilliant.
Add some foam pads, some gems.
Yes.
Stick it on your cardstock, and you have cards ready to go.
Oh, how gorgeous. I've received cards before that people have handmade, and I have to say they're the kind of cards that I keep. I keep them in a box.
Yes.
I just love them.
They're always special cards that are handmade, aren't they?
They really are,
They
aren't they?
are.
They're absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to be getting 20 sheets in each pack. Is it these ones here?
The new ones are in the middle.
They're
These
right
are all
down
our
there.
existing
So you're going to be
ones.
getting 20 sheets in each one of these packs. Shall we
Yeah.
move over and then we
Yeah,
can
let's
have a
have a
good old
look.
look through them? Actually, that's a good start, isn't it? Right. Okay. So here they are.
They're amazing, aren't they?
They're so beautiful, and as you say, they're really. I can't believe you're getting 20. There's 20 pages in here. It's still quite slim, isn't it?
It is, and it's great quality.
Beautiful.
Like I said, it's all folded and die cut. So the front of your
Nice.
package will have some inspiration for you for when you get this home and the types of cards you can be making. And then on the back, the team have done a really nice thing of laying out all of the bits that coordinate with each other. You
That's
don't have to do
wonderful.
that if you don't want to, but it's there for you if you do. And then inside, we'll start from the very top. You'll have
look.
your toppers. So it
this is so
starts off
nice.
like this. And like I said, these just pop out. They're together with like little bits of paper, so you
That's
can just
it,
trim
yes.
around it. And then you have all of your details. So you've got border strips, you've got sentiments, you've got 3 really large toppers on there as well. And then it
Gorgeous.
just goes through the collection.
Oh,
so
look at this.
these Deluxe craft pads are all made up of our most favourite collections that we have done in the past.
The most
and
popular collections, I can imagine, as
most
well.
popular, and we've just put them all together in these handy little pads for you. So some great shapes and sizes in here, lots of different ones for you, so you can really create different cards. And then we get to the cardstock. So you get 8 sheets of different cardstock. 4 of it is foiled. So you'll see here when I move this, you've got little accent foilings on all of those flowers down the border here on the butterfly, across this beautiful edging here,
that's so sweet.
and then down in the bottom corner as well. And then you get your plain cardstock. So
Oh,
these ones
lovely.
are printed, still the amazing, beautiful quality of adorable scoreable. However, it doesn't have that foiling on it, but you can still create some really beautiful ones. We also have some matte-tastic ones, like this one is matte-tastic.
That's beautiful.
So when you feel it, it doesn't have, it's like a soft finish, it doesn't have
It
a shiny
is.
one. But when we show you the Teddy Loves one later, it has more of a satin finish.
Oh, how
So with
wonderful.
this, if you want to get really creative and mixed media-y, you could add your inks onto here.
Oh,
you could stamp onto here as
fantastic.
well. So that's really fun to know. And then you have your inserts. So we've added in inserts that coordinate perfectly for you. So all I would recommend that you need with these craft pads is some scissors, some glue, and you can get straight into card making just by having one of these to hand.
This is fantastic, isn't it? That's just one
just
of
one.
them. That's just one of them. A friend of mine does lots of die cutting, and she'll sometimes give us boxes of different things that she's cut out for my kids to make
Yeah.
their own cards out of, which is adorable. But they're all mixed up. What I love about this is it's all in one
together.
place.
It all coordinates. They're so handy. And say you get like 2 or 3 or 4, they're all so slim.
Yes.
You know, the one thing about card making is it takes up
It
a
takes up a
lot
lot
of
of room.
room.
Yes, I bet, yes.
But with this, it doesn't. It's so handy to have them all in these little pads.
Gorgeous. Okay, so the next pack is the true blue one. Oh my word, these are absolutely
It's
gorgeous.
stunning, this one.
Wonderful for spring, isn't
It
it?
is absolutely adorable.
Yes.
So it has all of your beautiful blue tones in here. Again, I
Oh,
really like this
nice.
sort of china effect that you have with the little ducklings there. It kind of
Yes.
runs through the whole theme of this one. It's really beautiful. Think about Mother's Day. Think about birthdays. This is also going to work for those more challenging occasions where you've got to send cards, say sympathy cards and things like that. it's going to work really nice because it's really
look at
delicate artwork.
The bluebells are so detailed. It's all so
crazy, isn't
beautifully
it?
thought about, isn't it?
So there's your 4 pieces of foil cardstock.
Yes, lovely.
And then moving on, we've got our plain cardstocks, which is, again, it's just so beautiful.
Oh, that's really,
It has
really
that
nice.
real sort of like periwinkle and denim feel running throughout. And even in the background, you've got different textures, like floral elements and things, bits and pieces like that. And then to finish off, your coordinating inserts. Everything works together, and that's how we design our topper collections at Hunkydory. So when you've got everything together in a pad like this, you know what you need. You can go straight to it. We've got that handy guide on the back if you want to put all of the bits that go together, but there's no saying that you have to do that. You can just get this and do what you like with it.
Isn't
It's super
that gorgeous?
creative.
This is just so wonderful. It's not just about creating your cards. It's about the whole kind of crafting element of it. Use the bits maybe which you haven't got. Which you haven't used in your cards, maybe for scrapbooking,
Yes, scrapbooking,
decoupage, all that kind of
things
stuff.
like that.
These are adorable.
This is super, super cute. So this one
Isn't this
is on our regular
stunning?
Matastic. So you'll notice now that this one has that satin finish, that really nice look that you would get when you just buy cards from the shop. It has that nice sort of like shine to it. But these ones are just super, super cute. And I think whether you're card making for children or maybe grandparents or parents, this is another one that has beautiful imagery for Mother's Day and Father's Day, not just for the parents, but for the grandparents too. It's super, super cute.
Yes.
And maybe a great way to get people started into craft as well, whether you've got friends who craft.
Nice,
You can gift them these because they're a great price to get them. You could keep 2 yourself, give 1 to a friend.
Nice, yes,
and
what a
craft
great
with them, or
idea.
craft clubs, things like that. You have all of these amazing uses for these books.
Do you know what? The thickness of the card is really impressive, isn't it?
Our 350 GSM Adorable Scorable.
Yes.
It is one of the strongest and best cards you will have there. It also has the technology that our regular Adorable Scorable has. So it has a bendy ink technology, which means you can score it on your scoreboard and it won't crack or crease or feather, so you won't see any of that white core underneath it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Just whipping through oh yes, that feels so
It's so
beautiful.
nice,
That
isn't
card
it?
is gorgeous, isn't it? And then you've got the rest of them here. This is so lovely. The imagery, the detail is just such amazing quality. It's just gorgeous. So all 3 of these today, they should be $11.99 each. And if you do want to get them individually, you can get them. They're $9.99 on the website. But why don't you get all 3 of them today, and we'll give you a bit of a saving? Because it's not going to be $35.97. Here we go, all the way down. Get involved when you can. Yours today for £23.98. Oh my word!
It's crazy.
$7.99 each.
It is crazy.
Natalie.
And you can make so many cards from these as well. If you just fold all of your card blanks in half, add your inserts in, and then just add some toppers, you've got 10 cards straight away from each collection. So you're going to be able to make 30 cards for £23, but you're not going to sell them for £1 each.
Yes, exactly.
You're going to be able to sell them because of the quality of them. You're going to be able to sell them for £2 above that.
Absolutely.
Think about your craft fairs that are all starting up back up again.
100%.
You're going to be able to get them there and get selling them.
Oh,
Great.
yes. What a phenomenal idea. Absolutely fantastic. Loads and loads and loads of people coming through. We've got crafters with 4s in their baskets, multi-bidders with this in their baskets now. Let me see if I can get this telephone number right. 0800 001 4433. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Do get involved when you can. You've got now this is something which I learnt about Hobby Maker just literally today, Natalie. It's 1P&P, which of course is super exciting.
It's amazing.
Yes.
We haven't shown you all these pads yet, so if you get these ones, but then you want to add another one in, you're not having to pay double postage.
It's wonderful. It's
my
wonderful.
favourite
And that's a
thing.
really new thing for the craft industry, isn't it?
It really is. It excites me, this P&P thing.
Well, it just means it's
so
more
fun.
accessible. It just means it's more available and it's more enticing, and it allows everybody to just buy more and just to indulge
add what you
more.
need.
Fantastic. Barbara, Margaret, good afternoon. Hi, Alison and Carol and Glenys and Gina. Good morning. Good afternoon. Debbie, Alison, Sarah. If you've got any of the Hunkydory products at home, please do message us. We'd love to hear from you. Which are your favourite designs? Do you know what? Let's get into a demo. You've got all of your things all laid out there.
Yeah.
I've been
Okay.
so excited about this.
So I'm going to use the
yes.
Forever Florals Rose. It's a beautiful
Brilliant.
collection. And I'm going to get quite funky with my cardstock to show you how you can
yeah.
do different styles of things. So we're going to do a 5x7 stepper card. Now a stepper card, you can make these in different ways. What I'm going to do is make a front stepper. So first of all, we're just going to cut this down to 5x7. But I'm going to trim this first, and then we're going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. So what that means is you're just going to fussy cut around a pattern or an image that you have in there. So whether you want to cut around those teddies to make something different. So we're just going to fussy cut around this top layer here. So we've already done some of this, so I just need to meet up this bottom half.
Are you pressing hard, or are you being
Not
quite...
too hard, you can
Okay.
be quite gentle.
Good.
It is 350 GSM, so it does take a while to get through it. And the best thing about fussy cutting as well is, because it's you and your crafting, you can cut away what you like, make it a little easier for yourself.
Nice.
So instead of going around these big sort of like buds here, I'm just going to go around the easy flower, make it super simple, and then once I've got that, I can just release that from here, and I've got one really pretty image that we're going to keep on top,
gorgeous,
and then we'll pop the other bit to one side. Where have I put that other piece of cardstock? And then we're going to cut the same again, so 5x7 on here. Then I've got a 5x7 card blank, so I've got a 10-fold card blank.
It's a snazzy guillotine.
It's very, very cool. It's so much more than just cutting paper. You can make apertures from that. There's so many things to do. So I've got a 5x7 tent card, and then I've got a piece of card which is 5x6, I think it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it onto my scoreboard and score it at 2 and at 4. And then we're going to mountain and valley fold. So mountain fold is when you fold it upright, and then valley fold is when you fold it down. So you have those sort of steps created there. I'm just going to score that in place, and then I'm going to get some of my low tack tape, and I'm going to stick some just on the back here, and then we are going to place this onto our card. So our card blanks, we have a variety of sizes and shapes on the website, so no matter what you are looking for, you're going to be able to find it on the website. So now I'm just going to stick my stepper, and you want it to go this way round onto your card.
Okay.
I'm just going to stick that on the bottom here of this piece of cardstock. So just pop that on the bottom there.
Lovely.
And then this, I've already picked out the really nice images that I'm going to use from my topper set. And because they've all got really nice sort of like inverted corners, I'm going to create that same look on here as well. So you can do that with your punches. Now these are on our website as well. And you just pop it in and then trim away. And it changes the look completely, but it's all going to make this image coordinate. So I'm going to do the same again on my piece of cardstock, just on the two top edges, and then the bottom edges on my other piece as well. So now we can stick this all together and create our card. So just using our tape again, I'm going to stick this on here. So 3 bits of tape on there, and then I'm going to add my tape to my stepper because my image I'm going to stick on here is slightly bigger. So if I put it on the back of my cardstock, it would mean that I might have some bits where tape is where I don't want it to be. So I'm just going to stick that on top.
Great.
Pop this in here. Just make sure that that is nice and straight.
Lovely.
Then we will stick
Oh, look at that. That's lovely.
our
Nice.
stepper.
Gosh, that double-sided
that.
tape is invaluable, isn't it?
It is. You use it so much in crafting. And you can get some really good deals on massive amounts of rolls, which is always really exciting. I've just stuck this a little bit wonky, so let's see if we can just remove this. Now with your double-sided tape, it does take a lot of your cardstock off, but what we can do is we can always save it because we're going to stick it back on. So just add a bit more tape. Where's my big tape here? You can never have a wonky card. This is the, if you used glue here, and you could have done that because I am sticking tape cardstock to cardstock, you'll have a little bit more time for it to maneuver. But with something like this, you don't have as much time, so you've just got to be super, there we go, super wary just to make sure that that is stuck nice and straight. So you've got that nice image now, and because it's on a stepper, those flowers sort of lift up. So then let's add our toppers to here and really decorate this card. So I'm just going to add our largest one using 2 foam pads. Now foam pads always just make the image stand up from the card and really sort of shine. So I'm going to pop that on there. Then I'll add another one just here, and I think I'm going to trim my foam pads down just so I've got a little bit more height on here. So I'll put one foam pad on, and then I'll put the other foam pad sort of like half over, so that when I place this on top, it sticks down beautifully, but it has that dimension.
Yes.
So it says, "You are beautiful and inspiring in every way." And then I think on here, I'll pop this one, which says, "You are so very loved." And that's going to fit absolutely beautifully across there. We've got great space on there. And then I was going to add a little border, but I have stuck this already down, but we can work with it. So let's just pop this under here. And then I think if I just trim it with my scissors, then I can slide it underneath, and then I can pick back up where I was lifting off.
Lovely.
Add that in, and it's only a tiny little border, but it makes such a difference. And then to finish it off, we just need to add our insert. So I've already cut that down, and I've snipped my edges off as well, so it matches really nicely. I've just got to do this little one here. So just use my punch on that, and then take the tape off the back. We'll line this up in place, and then you have a beautiful card, all finished, made from that pad.
Natalie, that's incredible.
It's really cool, isn't it?
So quick, so effective. What a beautiful card. That's just gorgeous. So that's from one of the packs here.
Yes, that is from our Forever Florals Rose collection, which you're going to get in that bundle, or you can buy individually.
But how many of those cards, that style of card, do you think we could get out of just one pack of it?
It depends, because the shapes are different sizes. So you could make these cards, so you could make the same card, but you could do it in different sizes. So you could do an 8x8 stepper, depending on whether your topper fits. You could definitely make, like this, if you're cutting into your cardstock, I would say around 15 cards you could definitely make.
No way.
Because I've got cardstock left over, so it's only a little tiny
You've got,
bit
yes.
here. I've got this left over from the same cardstock sheet.
Yes.
I'll have some more under my trimmer somewhere. So you've always got bits and pieces left over. So the more you cut into it, the more cards you're going to be able to make.
Oh, that's wonderful. And of course, the more you cut into it, the more bespoke it becomes.
It's true.
The more unusual it becomes.
Yeah, the more different sort of styles and shapes you can create. There's so much you can do.
I think that's just wonderful. I really genuinely do. So just to give you a bit of a recap of what we've just bought you, because I'm as excited as you are about this, and clearly so many of you have come through to get these. These are $9.99 on their own. $9.99 on their own. So what we're looking at here is your Teddy Loves Deluxe Craft Pad. I love it. Can I just point one out? Look. A teddy with a lawnmower. How adorable is that? With a little jaunty hat. He's gorgeous. Do you know what I would love to give? I'd love to put that in a card and give it to my dad. He'd absolutely love that. It's just gorgeous. The artistry, the imagery is just so beautiful. And it's so reliable as well. I think that's what's so exciting. But look at these gorgeous borders down here as well. It's amazing, actually, how much is crammed onto one page. Yeah, it really is quite incredible, isn't it?
We always try and fill as much space as possible onto these topper sheets. So you'll have little embellishments that you could add onto. You've got all your different types of sentiments for so many different occasions. We fill it jam-packed full so that for any opportunity, for any occasion, you've got something that's going to work. Yes, absolutely. So this is your Teddy Loves one, which has got some beautiful imagery in there. So sweet. And you know, for people young or old, you've got something in here which my daughters would absolutely love, my mum would love. It is gorgeous. That's 20 sheets, which includes 4 toppers. You get 4 of the luxury foiled cardstock, which are these ones here. You also get the 4 printed cardstock and then the 8 inserts as well. So it really is jam-packed.
And as Natalie was saying, if you are somebody who crafts on the go, if you're somebody who maybe goes away, maybe you've got a holiday cottage or a caravan, something like that, and you want to take your crafting away with you, the great thing about this, it's all in one place, which is just wonderful. You could literally got everything you're going to need, other than maybe some double-sided tape and you know, some glue and scissors. That really is it.
You don't have to take the whole of your craft room away with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Super, super compact. They're going to fit into your little craft trolleys, your bags. So it's gonna be great for crafting on the go. For
it
those
really is. You've got your true blue one. This one's really lovely. This kind of reminds me of willow pattern plates and kind of china, and that's something which you mentioned, isn't it, Natalie?
Love that
it's so beautiful, a little bit kind of country-ish as well. Look at this gorgeous design here. Isn't that just stunning? Great for spring, I think, because of course you've got the beautiful bluebells in there as well, which tend to come out kind of end of April, beginning of May, don't they? Just gorgeous. If you want to get this one on its own, you absolutely can do, no problem. It's $9.99 just on its own if you want to get that on its own. Code for this one, oh gosh, I can't actually read that. HOHD16 if you want to get that one on its own. That's $9.99. And then finally, you've got the Forever Floral Rose Deluxe craft pack, which we've just seen Natalie work with as well. It's amazing, isn't it? You look at these pages and you look at the detail on them, and then you look at what Natalie's created. In fact, I've got some ready-made cards here which have been made up. They're so beautiful.
Made with these.
Oh, it's just so beautiful. There's just so many options. I love this shape here as well. It reminds me of a little bird cage almost. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Let's show you some of the made-up pieces here. So there's 60 sheets in total. That is so much to work with. That's so many different themes, different kind of ideas. Presumably different types of cards. I love this one. This is gorgeous.
Really cool, isn't it? And that's what you could do with this. And the beauty of the style of the Forever Florals Rose is that it's one of those collections that you can cut into. You can create layers. You can create depth, and it creates the most stunning cards by just layering up all of your elements.
Gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
It really is, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. Faye's messaged through, and she says, Hunkydory is my favourite to work with when making cards. Beautiful designs in all collections and fantastic value for money. That's from Faye. What a lovely message.
I know, and it's true. The value for money in this is incredible. Like, when you think about the amount of cards you can make from it.
Absolutely.
It's amazing the price that you're getting this for.
In baskets at the minute for the bundle, we've got Tina, Janet, Jennifer, Lisa, Margaret, Elsie, Marie, Lorraine, Lee, Alison, Gina, Crafter. You've got 6 in your basket. Alison, Sarah, check out when you can. You're covered by that 1 P&P, which lasts for the whole day, which is wonderful. There's 15 new customers in baskets.
Wow.
Goodness me, check out when you can. Imagine this. You see, from somebody who's I haven't done card making before, but I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, do you know what? I could do that.
You can, and I
could do that.
It's a great set for starters, I think, because you're not having to go into a store and think, right, what do I need to buy to make a card here? You're not having to buy your toppers separately, or your cardstock separately, or your inserts separately. You're not having to get home and think, oh, I forgot that, because it's all in one place for you. It all coordinates perfectly. You have everything you need.
You really do, don't you? It is so beneficial. You're saving £11.99 by getting the bundle. Well done. Joanne's just checked out 3. That's incredible, isn't it? This, oh my word. So I've got to show you some of these. These are just gorgeous. I'd love to get a birthday card that looks like this.
So pretty.
Oh my word. Oh, look at this just for you on your special day. This is just so lovely. Look at the detailing. So many wonderful, wonderful pieces here. Oh, now this one here, how do I?
So that one, if you fold it the other way, so the way you had it before, and it's sort of like the topper will stand up.
Oh, I see. Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
called
gorgeous.
An easel, when it sort of like holds itself in that way.
Oh, that's beautiful. And then look at this one here as well.
This one's really cute.
Beautiful, kind of almost.
Top.
Oh yes, look. Oh, it's just so lovely. It's just those are the kind of things that you'll want to frame. You'll want to kind of have up all the time, aren't they?
You can do that with it too. You don't just have to use these for card making.
Yes.
You can make home decor projects. You can put these in frames. Maybe you've got a really dusky blue kitchen. Some of this artwork would look beautiful in sort of box frames with some foam pads layered up. It would be lovely.
Gorgeous. Absolutely. Yeah, you see, this is it. It's not just about card making. We've still got well over 20 new customers with this sitting in the baskets. Sorry, over 15 baskets, but 20 of you are brand new customers. What we're going to do, we're going to show you a very, very quick clip on all about P&P, because this is something which is new to me, this is something which may be new to you, and this is something which really is revolutionary in the craft industry. Don't go anywhere, have a little look at this.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
So, just to clarify, we bought you this incredible bundle. You're saving over £11 on this bundle alone, £11.99. So it's basically 3 for 2. So you're paying for 2 and you get 1 free.
The best,
I can't think of many deals out there like that at the minute.
No.
That's crazy, isn't it? Well done. So do get all 3 of these today. Wonderful, especially if you're brand new as well. This is something which I'm looking at and thinking, do you know what? Over the Easter holidays, absolutely, this is something I would absolutely love to sit down with my kids and do as well.
And you can do. That's the great thing about this. Like kids, these are perfect for children.
Wonderful.
Mainly because you don't necessarily have to use your scissors.
Exactly.
You could just get those card blanks out, fold them in half, add your
Yes.
toppers on, and the kids are crafting with you.
And each design's going to look different as well.
Every single time.
Oh, so fantastic. Right, can we see another demo, please?
Yeah, let's
Natalie? That
do
would
it.
be so lovely.
So this time, I'm just going to use the cardstock that it comes with. We're not going to use any other extra bits.
Oh.
We're going to make a really fancy fold from this.
Okay.
So to start off with, we're going to cut it down to 7 by 10 inches. So just bring your trimmer arm out. We're going to cut this down to 10 here. And then we're going to turn it over and we'll trim it down to 7. So it's just going to take that border off, but think about using that border again in a different card because you could just trim it down,
yes.
sort of fishtail the edge of there, and that's going to look really fun. So next up you want to bring your scoreboard in, and then we're going to score this at 1, but we're not going to score it all the way down. We're going to start your scoring at 1 on the opposite side. So the great thing about this scoreboard is that you have your measurements on the top and at the side.
Oh,
so
there's a scoreboard.
at 1, we're going to score it from 1 inch down to the 6-inch mark, which you can see it here. We're going to do that at 2. Oops, let's just make sure that that is
So we put
level
the details
at
for the
2.
scoreboard on screen just so you can come through and get that.
And then at
Gorgeous.
6. So at 1, 2 and 6 you want to score it between 1 and 6 inches. Then we're going to score it at 7.5 all the way down. And then we're going to score it at 5 inches at the top down to the 1-inch mark, and then I'm just going to flip it because it's easier to be able to work it out, and then at the 5 again 1 inch from the bottom.
Oh, you've got little grooves in the board. I was looking
Yeah.
thinking, how's she managing to do that in such a straight line? Because you've got little grooves
that it follows.
Oh,
Then what
that's
you're going to do
fantastic.
is line this up at your 1-inch mark on your trimmer, and then our blade has really cool indicators on it as to where you are going to cut. So just pop that down. Line this up with your score line at 1 there, press your blade in, and then we're going to do that all the way up to that 6-inch mark. And then because I like to make card making easier, instead of having to remember another measurement and sort of doing it this way, I'm just going to flip over my cardstock, do exactly the same, line it up at 1, at your first mark in here, and then all the way up to that 6-inch mark that we did. And then you just need to fold this into place. So we're going to fold this first one down, and then your second one will come up like so, and then you've got your 5-inch marks there. We're going to pop those ones up, and then we are going to, so it'll fold now in this way. So it's a little bit fidgety at first to get hold of these folds, but once you've got them, you've got them.
Whoa,
And then we'll fold that back and then fold this one forwards. So when
She's a
all of your
magician.
folds are done, your card blank will actually fit into a 5 by 7 card blank. So if you're doing scores like this, just be really careful at first when you're folding them all down, because that's where you can sort of get sort of markings in your crease. But then there you go, you've got your card blank ready to go, and you've got that really funky fold there too. So now we just decorate it with some of these toppers. So I'm going to go with, I think, this one here. Now we might just, It's just going to hang off ever so slightly, but that's not a problem. And I'm going to stick this at different sort of angles. So first of all, we'll take all of our bits and pieces away, because in these toppers, you don't just get the topper itself.
Oh my gosh.
You also get different frames. So in this one, we've got two frames.
Two
You've got your outer,
frames.
your inner, and you've got your topper as well. So I've just added one layer of foam pads onto our main sort of big frame, and we'll stick that centrally in our little gap there. And then on your middle topper, we've got some red tape, and this is our super skinny red tape. So just popping this on. Now, if you're new to card making, I would always recommend when you're sticking your toppers down that have frames like this to work from the outside in, because there's nothing worse than thinking you've got your middle topper in straight and it's in place and it looks all nice and fancy, and then you come to putting your frames on and they don't fit because you've not left the room out. So always work outside in that respect. And then one layer of foam pads on this here. We'll pop that on top. I'm going to add in, I think, let's do To a Beautiful Little Girl, and we'll add this one in. And then we'll add in our happy birthday as well. So we'll get some smaller foam pads for this. We'll stick our happy birthday underneath our main topper image, and then with these two here, I'm going to stick them together. So we'll pop our foam pads on here, and we'll just stick one sort of in that direction, and then our opposite one that says To a Beautiful Little Girl. I'm going to stick one piece of foam pad on top, and then our other piece we will add just underneath, like so. And I'm adding 2 layers of foam pads because obviously we've already got one here. And that's just going to allow it to stand over on top of each other. And then there you go, as quick as that, you've got a really funky fold-shaped card using
gorgeous.
that beautiful cardstock and the topper collection.
Isn't that stunning? Isn't that stunning? And that's just using the cardstock that you've got in the bundle.
I've not added any sort of plain card blanks to it. I've just used the cardstock that you get in that pad.
This is so wonderful. So, and of course, you can take that design and do something completely different with it using the other packs here as well. You are saving yourself over £11, £11.99 on this bundle. So it's basically 3 for 2. Each one of these works out to £7.99 each. If you want to get them, if you do want to get them on their own, you absolutely can do. They're going to be £9.99 on their own. But by all means, do get the bundle. A Crafter just checked out 7 of these. Just to let you know as well that you can shop with us all day and apply that 1 P&P. It's just 1 P&P, whether you come through and get all of these items here, anything in the 5 o'clock hour, anything, of course, with Bert and Gert, anything in the next hour. It's just, you're covered by that 1 P&P, which is something so different to the hobby industry. So please do take advantage of that. Fantastic. Now, let's go through these individually. The Forever Florals, if you do want them individually, you absolutely can do. £9.99, so wonderful to have all of this together. Should be £11.99, so we've already given you a £2 saving as it is. Here are your gorgeous foiled your foil cutout sheets here, which are absolutely beautiful. You've got borders on here, lovely sentiments to put inside your card if you want to. I'm amazed that you've got all these different layers. So if you look here, you've got this beautiful rose detailing in there. Then you've got a border there, then or a frame there, then you've got another frame there. It's incredible.
Crazy, isn't it?
And I suppose if you wanted to cut round this again, I suppose you'd have to be very, very careful. You've then got another one as well.
Well, a lot of our dies that we have on the website, our Whopper Topper dies, actually fit with these. So you don't need to think about how you're going to cut around it.
Yes.
You can use those dies and they'll fit to size, so you can add another frame in that way as well.
That's incredible, isn't it?
You can put apertures out that are the same size, so you've got that professional look on the inside and out.
Yes.
There's so many different things we can do with those dies, but they're amazing.
And of course, if you want to cut out with your craft knife any of these kind of individual little details, then you absolutely can do. And then you've got all of this to use. So £9.99 if you do want this one here, which is absolutely beautiful. Wonderful, as Natalie was saying, for Mother's Day, for spring, for, you know, all sorts of different sentiments, for birthdays, for sympathy cards.
Full collection for weddings as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a really rustic wedding, that's going to look beautiful.
Yes, definitely, like a lovely vintage wedding. That would be gorgeous, especially this one here. Teddy loves, Teddy loves. Who doesn't love a teddy? I love a teddy. I do love a teddy. My daughters we've got a Lammy and we've got an Owlie. Lammy's looking very sad, I have to say. Yeah, we've got a Lammy and an Owlie. There's only one Lammy, there are 5 Owlies, so thank goodness if we lose one. But if we lose a Lammy, literally the world will end. So you've got here 4 of your lovely toppers. I love they are so sweet. When I was younger, there was a design called Forever Friends.
I have a Forever Friends bar at home.
Do you?
Yeah.
I had the bears, I had the mugs,
Yeah,
I had the pencil
everything.
cases, the ring binders, everything.
All
This
of it.
reminds me very much of
They
that.
do have that sort of really nice feature, don't
Yes,
they?
that-
That traditional teddy bear look,
Yes.
and all their different styles.
Oh,
and
look at this
features.
one.
It's just adorable.
That's me looking at a cake. There we go. So you've got a lot. Oh, look at these. Beautiful painting, lawn mowing, great for anyone who's into kind of any kind of DIY. And then you've got your sentiments. Yes, have a great day. There's all your borders. I think it's an absolute art form, the way that it's all been fitted onto one piece of card. It's
Everything
gorgeous.
is squeezed on there. We've not wasted
Look at this.
space. You've got lots of different bits and pieces that you can use on your card making there.
Tiny little party hat up there. So that's £9.99. If you want to get that on its own, please feel free to do that. No problem whatsoever. Gorgeous. I think as well, if you're, as Natalie said, you know, with the doors opening back up again for things like craft fairs and summer fates and things like that. Goodness me, how wonderful to be able to have a card store there. People love buying cards for people. Now, out of all of the 3 that we put in the bundle, this is the most popular one individually. I think this one covers so many bases, doesn't it?
So many. It's beautiful. I think you've got things in there for sort of like maybe new babies as well. You could use the ducks for that.
Yes.
That's really pretty. Mother's Day, get well soon, thinking of you. All of those occasions are covered in here. Your happier occasions are covered in here. It's really universal. The foiling is stunning, but the artwork is something that everyone really loved. When we brought this out to you as a big collection, they loved it. So I'm not surprised that this is a favourite today.
Oh, how gorgeous. Yes, Mother's Day, March the 23rd, 27th,
23rd, 24th?
Oh,
It's
something like that.
somewhere
Weekend
around
after
there.
next. Weekend after this weekend, yes. So get it in time. Oh, these are so lovely. £9.99, £9.99 for this one on its own. Now we've got some which are repeats. These are, oh gosh,
There's
wow,
so many,
okay.
and these ones are really cool as well because you also have some different foiling in these ones.
Oh, really? Which one should I go for? Go on, you tell me.
Teal treasures.
This one?
This one here on the end.
This one? This one?
This one. So this one
foil?
is teal.
Oh, wow.
So
Ooh.
some of our collections that we bring to you, we do this speciality foiling, and this is one of them. It completely changes the look of your cards.
Oh.
It's absolutely stunning. But it's just to die for. And again, this is another artwork that's sort of similar to True Blue. It has that classic feel. It's for any occasion. It's just beautiful.
Isn't it just? It's got a slightly more kind of, butterflies, dragonflies, really sweet, really lovely. It's a little bit more edgy though, isn't it? Because it's got that gorgeous teal kind of colour to it. Some of the darker forest greens as well. These beautiful, oh my word. Oh, it's a kingfisher and a peacock. How gorgeous. I love this. Now this $11.99. This is, oh look, a beautiful cello. This is where we should be. Oh, a guitar, you've got everything. Oh, I love this. It's at $9.99. This should be $11.99. Presumably as well. I mean, I know nothing about the manufacturing of things like this, but I'm assuming that with all of the different colours and with all of the different coloured foils as well, that massively increases the production cost of things like this.
Yeah, it changes stuff like that. All of these amazing craft pads are all manufactured in the northwest of England. So our printing is done in Preston, and then everything comes to us at the warehouse. And we have foiling machines, so the guys on the machines spend hours foiling our collections every single day.
Oh, that's so nice.
In some of the most stunning colours, and this is one of them. It's truly, truly beautiful. So yeah, it is a true UK-based product, this.
Oh, that's just so lovely, isn't it? That so nice to know? This one's very, very popular. Oh, look at the beautiful butterflies. It's gorgeous. Literally over 10-15% of the stock has already gone on this one. There's these have been bought to wear before, but my word, they are very, very popular indeed. Message through from Janet in Lincolnshire. Outstanding quality as always. You just can't go wrong with Hunkydory products. That's so nice. That must warm the cockles of your heart, Natalie.
It is so true. As a crafter and a card maker myself, you know when you're working with something that is like quality cardstock, and our adorable Florable is just the best.
Oh, wonder! Oh, look at these beautiful inserts here. That's gorgeous. That's $9.99. Well done. I love that one. It's just a little bit more, oh, it's just got lovely kind of exotic tones to it. So nice. And on the back as well, as Natalie said, with the bundle, so useful that you can see all of the different designs together in one place. So you can kind of maybe make that little informed choice about which ones you're going to put where. We've taken it down to $9.99 for you today. It should be $11.99, but we thought, you know what? These are literally last in stock. Well done. Rona, Chrissy, Lynn, Janet, Lisa, Debbie, Crafter, Valerie, Alison, another crafter coming through. Well done. Okay, let's do another one now.
Twilight Forest is a good one because that one's black foil.
Whoa!
So again, we've gone completely differently here. And our Twilight collections are sort of silhouette collections. So it's all beautifully foiled in this black tones. But then you have the most stunning sort of like colourways and ombre sort of like backgrounds to go with it.
Beautiful kind of moon gazing, stargazing hairs, aren't they? They're absolutely beautiful. It reminds me very much of the kind of the shadow theatre that they use over in the Far East. It's beautiful. Look at this. Oh, that's gorgeous.
So much detail in there, and all of that black that you see is all foiled as well.
Oh, really? Oh, yes, it is.
All sort of layered on top.
You can feel it, can't you?
It's so magic when it comes into the warehouse because it's sort of like a plain image, and then when it's foiled, it all comes to life with the designs and the imagery on this one.
Oh, how exciting. What a process. Look at the detail you've got on the trees there. It's gorgeous. Beautiful pagoda there. That's absolutely gorgeous.
It's really mystical, and it's sort of like fairyland-esque as well in here with all of the beautiful...
Midsummer, kind of like a midsummer night. Oh, look at this with the total. This is beautiful. This is yours today, $9.99. I'm loving these. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Beautiful. Look at the quality. 20%'s already gone. Emma, Debbie, Kirsty, Sue, Alison, Valerie, Lisa. Another crafter there with multiples in their baskets as well. But now I'm looking at this as well, Natalie, and I'm thinking, do you know what? There's some of these sheets would go beautifully with the teal treasures.
Definitely.
Yes.
If you cut down these cardstocks, especially the one that you've just shown there, that blue one, if you cut it down and you just had a background piece and you had some toppers left over, then mix and match them, mix and match across all of them.
They really do, don't they? It's quite incredible. These two here, $19.98. And also, these are really quite contemporary as well. Some of the cards that we've seen are quite classic and quite traditional. These are lovely and really quite contemporary, aren't they?
They are very, very different in the look to them. Like you say, I think that's what's great about these deluxe craft pads as well, is there's so much variety in style, in colour, in design, that is why they are a people's favourite for sure. And they're so easy to craft with as well.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Fantastic. So the big saving is in the big bundle, don't forget. $23.98, should be $39.97, sorry, $39.57, did you say? $35.97, yes. And it's yours today for £23.98, saving yourself £11.99. Loads of people there, loads of people with it in their basket. It's just Sue, Crafter, Sarah in Merseyside. You've got two in your basket. Suzanne, Tina, Janet, Jennifer, Margaret, Elsie, Marie, Lee, Gina, Crafter, Alison. Can we have another little demo?
Yeah, let's do it.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so we're going to use the true blue this time, which is proving to be people's favourites. So I've got the cardstock here, and we're going to do a 6x8 card. So first of all, I'm just going to trim one piece slightly smaller than 6x8s because I'm going to mass and layer this using some of our Miri. Now, I'm not sure if we had it left, but a couple of weeks ago we did a Miri Mega Buy where you got a massive, great pack of gold and silver Miri. So that is an essential that I would definitely recommend adding in. And then the second piece, we're going to cut to, let's just double check so I cut this right. I think we're going to do it just under 3, that's right. So I'm just going to trim it to 2 sort of notches, I like to call them, under the 3 mark, and then the same under the 8. So let's trim that, and then we'll bring in our mirri and layer these up. So I'm just going to use my double-sided tape again. You could use your glue here, but because we're sticking these onto the mirri card, we always recommend using a dry adhesive like a tape, just so it doesn't sort of move around. So I'll pop this onto here, onto this larger piece. So just pop that on there. You're going to get a nice sort of edge of that mirri. And then I'm going to do exactly the same again on my other panel. So let's just trim that off there. Oops. There we go. Pop that onto this mirri, and then we can stick this onto our card blank. So just make sure that that is nice and even. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of do a really fancy front on this one again. So I'm going to place this sort of where I want it to be.
Okay.
And it's going to look a bit odd at first because obviously that background is white, but it's not going to stay that way for very long. So first of all, I'm just going to trim this down. So this is an 8x8 card blank, and I want it to be a 10-fold. So I'm just going to trim it to 6, and then I'm going to pop that onto the front of my card, and I'm just popping it across the edge here, and then using this panel that we've just stuck on as a guide, we're just going to trim down here with our scissors. Now you can do this with your trimmer, but because this cardstock is a really sort of long piece, it wouldn't fit through the trimmer as well. So it's sometimes just easier just to use your scissors and go around that space. So
Lovely.
across the score line, and then all the way down the opposite side. So I'll put it this way just for ease, so I can just kind of get my scissors underneath that mirri, just ever so slightly, and it gives you such a nice cut on there. So just long sort of strides with your scissors so it's nice and straight. And then you've got the front of your card, and then this panel here we're going to stick on the inside of that card. So we're doing a really fun front on here. Obviously if you just wanted to, you could make this card and you could just stick it one way, but we're going to kind of decorate up that middle as well. So then this now we'll just score, and I'm going to bring my score tool just to burnish that across there, and then you've got that really nice sort of fold on the front of your card.
Gorgeous.
So I'm just going to add my topper now, which mirrors the image that we have on here already. So a couple of strips down the centre, because this topper is slightly larger than the panel that we've got. So we'll just stick some of those on. I'll just add this bit to the side. So just
Lovely.
super easy, just peel them away and then stick them in place. But using foam pads is really something that is a good thing to sort of get into with your card making, just because it adds so much dimension to the cards. So then I've got lots of love and for you. So I'll pop those sort of like to the side of my main topper, like so, just running down the edge. And then we've got a beautiful sort of like border strip here that I'm going to stick in the inside of my card. So it's just coming, going to peep out of there. So another bit of tape, we'll pop this on. And then because we don't really have anywhere to sort of write our insert on this one, I'm going to add an insert to the back so that you could write your message, but you're not going to sort of ruin the lovely design we've got here. So just open it out and then trim that away so it's nice to the edge, and then we'll fold it over, and I've got my tape on the back of here. I've got it at the top and the bottom, so it holds really nicely on there.
Lovely.
And then there you go.
Oh, that's so sweet. Love that. Absolutely
cute,
gorgeous.
isn't
Yeah, that's adorable.
But there's so many ways in which you can use this. There really is. Whether you use them with your card blanks, whether you use them separately, whether you're wanting to make sort of beginner cards or more advanced cards if you're already a card maker, is a great product for everyone. It really is.
Isn't it just? Now, you've just used the rainbow scissors.
I have.
These are awesome.
They are
They're
really,
so funky.
really good. So these are our titanium rainbow scissors. And they come in 3 sizes that you get in the pack. You can see them there.
Yes.
But they are really, really great.
Do we use them for different things?
You can use them for anything.
Yes.
I know that Anne-Marie has like 3 pairs at her house. That she's got some in the kitchen. She's got some in the craft stuff. I know Joseph, her son, uses them as well for his crafting. But because they're titanium, it means that they have like a non-stick coating on them. So when you're cutting through your foam pads and stuff like that, it'll stop all the stickiness from getting onto the blades.
That's
which is,
wonderful.
as a crafter, you don't want that because you're constantly then having to clean them. But with these ones, you don't have to do that. And because you've got the 3 different sizes as well, depending on what you're crafting with, you can do your more intricate work with your smaller ones, or whether you're doing long strips of cards, then your bigger ones are going to work perfect for that too.
And do you know what? $14.99. That's a phenomenal price, isn't
It's a
it?
really good price.
That's such a good. That's such a good price point. Really, you can just tell by looking at them. Really, really great quality items here. That's absolutely fantastic for all of your crafting. And do you know what? I love the rainbow blades on them. They're so cool.
I love the rainbow blades. It's our favourite thing about them in the office.
Of course it is.
Rainbow blades.
They're rainbow. Awesome, fantastic. Now, just before we leave, Natalie, for this hour, don't forget this big bundle. So, we have. Okay, so we put these 3 together. And it does make me feel slightly uncomfortable when we do deals like this, considering that Natalie is basically from Hunkydory. But, you know, you don't mind, do you?
I don't mind.
No, she's fine. She's all about the love. All about the love. So this should be over £35 for these 3 today. You're going to be getting all 3 though today with a saving of $11.99 for £23.98. The amount of people who've come through in the last literally the last 10 minutes has been absolutely fantastic. You're covered by that 1 P&P, which lasts for the entire show today. So whether you're going to be shopping with us now, or whether you're going to be shopping us with the beautiful gnomes coming up in the next hour with the launch of Bert and Gert, then absolutely fantastic. Or indeed, whether it's going to be the 5 o'clock hour when we're back with these incredible pieces. But Natalie's going to be back with us at 3 o'clock. What have you got coming up at... Oh, I think I know, actually.
We've got adorable, scoreable pattern packs, which, if you are new to Hunkydory, you are going to love.
They are embarrassingly big, aren't they?
They are incredible.
Now, am I right in saying that you're actually going to be filling up your basket as well with some of these?
When I heard the prices, yes. They're incredible.
They really are.
I don't even think I can buy them at the office this good.
It's going to be fantastic, so make sure that you join myself and Natalie at 3. But coming up next, we've got the launch of Bert and Gert, the most phenomenal mixed media company. There's MDF, there's gnomes, there's toadstools. It's going to be amazing. Join myself and Pauline and Jason in just a couple of moments.
Hello, mate. Okay, far away. Guilty pleasure. Ooh, red wine. Cake. Oh, I Will Survive. Oh, actually, Angels. Robbie Williams' Angels. Scone. I'm from the south. Oh, there's been so many. When I split my trousers. Actually, I'm not the only one to have split his trousers on air, but that did happen to me. The producer spotted that my jeans at the back had completely split, and I didn't realise, had to go and change them. My cat. She gets totally spoilt. Yes, I'd like to beat her. I can't dance. I definitely can't dance. I could probably do the Macarena, but don't ask me to. Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube. So you can watch at home or on the go.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670,
Freesat Channel 807,
and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size, or quantity of your order, or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged 1 P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobby Maker. When you purchase anything on Hobby Maker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobby Maker.
Welcome to our exciting and brand new shopping channel, Hobby Maker, dedicated to crafting. We'll be working with some of the biggest brands in the industry, which means you can look forward to highly skilled crafters, demonstrations, and great products at great prices. We'll be bringing you a mix of papercraft, mixed media, resin, candle making, and so much more from our expert guests. So let's get crafting with Hobby Maker.